Oh, I always hate to turn down a good song. Don't tell my dad I just did that. How's that? Can you guys hear me okay? Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome on board. My name is PJ Keene. I'll be your captain today. PJ, for obvious reasons. I wish there were fun reasons, though. I actually wear my pajamas for a medical reason. I am narcoleptic. Those on board who don't know what narcolepsy is, basically I can fall asleep, drop a hat. Now, the good news for you is that I've also been known to sleepwalk and talk quite frequently. So really, at any given point during the tour, you'll never know if I'm awake or asleep, so don't worry about it. Anyway, I just like to come to work prepared, that's all. They have started me on some new meds this week, and the blurry vision just about cleared up, so it should be fine. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to fire up our duck, get us out on the road, and then I'll tell you all about the tour. But let's get out of here. What do you say? Can I speak a bit slower? It's physically impossible. If you knew my mother, you would totally get it. I'll try, girlfriend. All right. And we're off. So, guys, we call this the tour of freedom, firsts, and fun. Freedom, but not really for you guys. You can't stand up, walk around, or run around. This shouldn't be too much of a problem, but you can't stick your arms, hands, legs, feet, heads, or any other body parts outside of the duck at any time. Please keep you and all of your stuff inside at all times. There is no yelling and screaming, unless, of course, I tell you to do it. Please, there's no talking during the tour. There are no cell phones during the tour. There is no smoking during the tour. There is no heckling the captain. Damn. There is no asking the captain questions she doesn't know the answers to. Other than that, you're free to do whatever you like. So we call Boston the birthplace of American freedom. Many of the meetings planning the revolution took place right here in Boston. Also, many of the beginning battles took place in and around the Boston area. Firsts. How many people are on their first duck tour right now? Me too. See, we're on the right track. But being the birthplace of American freedom, we are also home to many of our country's firsts. For example, any chocolate lovers on board? Chocolate? Yeah, guys, me too. First chocolate factory in America, right here in Boston. Baker's Chocolate. And fun. Well, you're about to be driven around Boston by a chick captain who looks like she's 14 years old, can barely reach the pedals, who may or may not be awake at any given point during the tour in a truck that floats, where people on the side of the road may quack at us, and it is perfectly socially acceptable for us to quack back. What is not fun about that? That's right, kids. We may get to do some group quacking today. Now, group quacking is much more impressive than individual quacking, so here's how it works. I am going to give you a call to action. You guys are going to double quack back. My call to action is, y'all awake back there, you guys say...
Quack, quack.
Now, I'll get back to the quacking in a minute, but I can't very well drive past the Christian Science Center and not at least point it out. It's beautiful. Take a look on your left, guys. First of all, the fountain at this end of the plaza is open and free to the public to run through. Just beyond that fountain is a 689-foot-long reflecting pool. Not open and free to the public to run through. It is, however, a true reflecting pool. It's specifically designed to overflow itself, and it creates the illusion that someone's walking on the other side of it. It makes them look like they're walking on water. Kind of neat, but that pool of water is so long that when I.M. Pei designed it, he actually had to take into account the curvature of the earth to make sure that it would overflow itself evenly. I think that part's kind of neat. Okay, so back to the quacking. Now listen, not only do we group quack because it sounds better, we also group quack because, get this, there are no quacking zones in this city. If you can believe it. But then again, you have to think about that. If you lived in any of these houses and like 900 ducks drove by your house every day quacking, you would be on your front stairs with a shotgun too. So they have asked us not to quack in some neighborhoods. Now, if you get quacked at and I don't have you quack back, please just give them a smile and a wave or the international sign for a silent quack. This is, I'm joking. This is a silent quack. Just saying. I feel like we should practice, because I live and work in this city, and I know people here. You can't be embarrassed and you go wimpy quacking. And I'm not going to lie to you. The enthusiasm level back there doesn't necessarily seem high. All right, let's give this a shot. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Y'all awake back there?
Quack, quack.
Oh. There were non-quackers and lip syncers? Guys, I do this for a living. Don't think I don't notice that stuff. Trust me, you have not lived. You've seen a grown man stand on the sidewalk, flapping his wings for you to quack at him. It's the best thing ever. We'll work on it. In the meantime, guys, take a look over here on your left-hand side. You'll notice ladder 15 and engine 33. This is the oldest firehouse in Boston. It's also the busiest firehouse in Boston. It's the busiest firehouse in New England and the 14th busiest firehouse in this country. They go on over 4,000 calls every year. On our right-hand side is the Heinz Convention Center. And even though we have built a brand new convention center out on our seaport that dwarfs this building, we do still use the Heinz. Although the new convention center